When a reality show romance goes very wrong. He was a popular pro football player. She, a feisty star of Basketball Wives. Their marriage seemed destined for TV gold until it all came to a crashing halt one terrible night, only weeks after they wed. Now, for the first time, Evelyn Lozada opens up about what she says really happened and what role the spotlight played.
Just when everyone thought the tension between Evelyn Lozada and Jennifer Williams had finally settled, the drama has returned, and it's messier than ever. If you've been watching Basketball Wives since the early seasons, then you already know Evelyn and Jennifer weren't just two women sharing screen time. They were extremely close. Best friends. They laughed together, cried on each other's shoulders, and stood by one another during some of the hardest times in their lives. Jennifer supported Evelyn during her controversial relationship with Chad Ochocinco, and Evelyn was there when Jennifer went through her painful divorce from former NBA player Eric Williams. Their friendship looked unbreakable, like the kind of sisterhood that could weather any storm. But like many relationships tested in the world of reality, TV theirs fell apart, and not quietly. The first big crack in their bond came during season 4 of Basketball Wives.
Red flag!
Don't be trying to be funny when motherfuckers is already funnier.
Go take a breather.
Yeah, you had a champagne.
Okay, go take a breather.
Yeah.
It wasn't some explosive secret that caused the rift, but something that started small and grew into a major fight. Jennifer made some comments that rubbed Evelyn the wrong way. Specifically, she criticized Evelyn's choices when it came to dating, hinting that she wasn't making wise decisions with men. Evelyn didn't take the comments lightly. She felt betrayed, like Jennifer was talking behind her back instead of being a real friend. She called Jennifer fake, accused her of being jealous, and claimed she was only acting different for the cameras. The tension escalated quickly. Words were exchanged, emotions ran high, and before long, things got physical. In one unforgettable moment, Evelyn literally tried to leap over a table to get to Jennifer. Security had to intervene. That was the moment fans realized this friendship might not survive. After that, there were attempts to make peace, but nothing really stuck. They tried to move forward, but each time they patched things up, something else would come along and drag them right back into chaos.
I was gonna say, who was I talking to? Talking about my kids. Okay. You don't got kids. Talking about my kids. And you don't got my life, you stupid.
The trust was gone, and their relationship was never quite the same. Fast forward a few years. Jennifer found love again and married Christian Gold in a glamorous wedding full of family, friends, and A-list guests. But noticeably absent, Evelyn, and fans didn't miss that detail. Considering the two seemed to have mended fences in recent seasons, people expected Evelyn to be there celebrating Jennifer's big day. Her absence raised a lot of eyebrows. What made things even more suspicious was that Evelyn posted a cryptic message on social media the exact same day Jennifer walked down the aisle. She didn't mention Jennifer's name, but the timing made it hard to ignore. Was it a warning? A petty jab? Or was Evelyn upset over something we didn't know about? Either way, fans were convinced the two women weren't nearly as cool as they had seemed on screen. But Evelyn's social media post wasn't the only move that caught attention.
I know what it's like to see red and go for the juggler, but this is way too much.
You were like my daughter, don't
Shortly after the wedding, word started spreading that Evelyn had been talking about Jennifer's marriage behind the scenes. That's when Jennifer decided enough was enough. Instead of staying quiet or defending herself, she turned the heat up and came straight for Evelyn. In interviews and posts, Jennifer accused Evelyn of being a total hypocrite. She said Evelyn had no business judging anyone else's love life, especially when she had plenty of her own skeletons hiding in the closet. According to Jennifer, Evelyn has always managed to paint herself as the one who gets hurt in every relationship while secretly causing her own drama. Let's not forget, Evelyn has had her fair share of high-profile relationships. From her short and dramatic marriage to Chad Ochocinco to her engagement with MLB player Carl Crawford, her love life has always made headlines. But if you ask Jennifer, the stories we've been told aren't always the full truth. Jennifer hinted that Evelyn wasn't completely blindsided by the situation with Chad. She suggested Evelyn may not have been as innocent in that relationship as she claims.
Sleeping with your ex.
Sleeping with who? Shawnee, I swear on my kid. That I told you that?
No, you didn't tell me.
So where is it coming from?
Don't look at me because I didn't say it. She told me. It's him.
And when it came to Carl Crawford, Jennifer believes Evelyn had one foot out the door long before the public ever heard about the breakup. In fact, she even suggested Evelyn had a backup plan the whole time. And here's where things really got messy. Jennifer revealed she had receipts. Jennifer didn't just speak on it, she brought the proof. In an exclusive sit-down interview, she presented what she claimed were real text messages and private DMs that showed Evelyn had been lying about several aspects of her past. These weren't just vague messages. According to Jennifer, they showed Evelyn trashing her own exes, making plans with other men while still in public relationships, and twisting details about her breakups to make herself look like the heartbroken one. Jennifer didn't mention names when talking about Evelyn's alleged side relationships, but she didn't really need to. The way she laid it out made it clear that Evelyn wasn't exactly the helpless victim she often portrayed herself to be. Once these receipts hit the internet, Evelyn couldn't hold it in anymore. She went live on Instagram, in tears, telling everyone how Jennifer was trying to destroy her image. She said she was done defending herself, tired of having her past thrown in her face, and exhausted from constantly being made out to be the villain. But here's where things got tricky. While some fans felt sorry for Evelyn and believed her emotions were real, others weren't buying it. They accused her of putting on a performance, using crocodile tears to gain sympathy. To them, this was just another reality show stunt. Meanwhile, Jennifer wasn't backing down one bit. She clapped back saying, "I just told the truth. If the truth makes you cry, that's not my fault." While Jennifer was out here exposing Evelyn's secrets, some viewers started asking questions about Jennifer's new husband, Christian Gold. And that's when more drama surfaced. Reports began popping up, linking Christian to shady business deals, financial scams, and even lawsuits. Now fans were wondering, did Jennifer know about this before she married him? Could it be that Evelyn's cryptic post on the wedding day was a warning after all? Jennifer responded by defending her husband fiercely. She said people were trying to bring up old stories just to attack their relationship. She insisted Christian had changed and that their marriage was solid. But some fans weren't convinced. They pointed out that Jennifer had spent a lot of time calling Evelyn out, but now she might be in just as messy a situation herself. Of course, in a show like Basketball Wives, drama doesn't stay between just two people. Once the feud reignited, other cast members started taking sides. Malaysia Pargo, who's had her own on and off relationships with both women, posted a vague message about fake friends and karma. Fans were sure she was talking about Jennifer. Jackie Christie, always the stirrer of the pot, was spotted spending time with Evelyn. Word on the street is she's firmly on Evelyn's team this time around. Even Shawnee O'Neal, who usually avoids the mess, shared a post about how real friends keep it honest right after Jennifer's interview aired. That had fans thinking she might be quietly supporting Jennifer. And then there's Tammy Roman. Never afraid to speak her mind, she hopped on her podcast to say both women were too old to be going back and forth like this. But listeners said her tone hit Evelyn harder than Jennifer. If you thought all this back and forth was intense, just wait for the reunion episode. Producers are already teasing that it's going to be explosive. They've promised shocking moments, confrontations, and even walk-offs. People are wondering, will Evelyn storm off the set? Will Jennifer reveal even more messages? There's even talk that Evelyn might be leaving the show for good, especially if the reunion ends badly. But Jennifer isn't going anywhere. In fact, she hinted that she still has more to reveal if Evelyn keeps coming for her. At this point, it's hard to imagine these two ever being friends again. The wounds are too deep, the betrayal's too public, and the trust completely gone. Evelyn says Jennifer only brings up old drama for attention.